Jungle.
Where there is a will, there is a way. Hi, this is Kalpana Reddy from Krushi High School. Today I am here to discuss about Grade 9, Our Earth, Part 2. So before moving into the topic, I would like to wish you a happy and a healthy morning, children. So coming to the topic, as in the previous session, we have learned about our Earth, that is Earth as a planetary body, internal structure of the Earth, etc. Isn't it? And today now we are going to learn about the latitudes and longitudes. So here I'm going to share a screen for you. So just you can have a view on it. So first of all, what do you mean by Earth grid? What do you mean by Earth grid? So a network of latitude and longitudes drawn on a globe is called grid. So the network of latitudes and longitudes, this means in the picture you can see, so the horizontal and the vertical lines which are drawn on which are drawn on the surface of the earth or on a map is called grid. Okay, it is used to locate the place and know about them. So it is. So generally why we use this latitudes or why we use this grids, why these horizontal and the vertical lines are drawn on a surface of the earth or on the globe or on a map. So actually these latitudes and longitudes are used to locate a particular place. So which allows us or which help us to locate a place or trace a place precisely. That means accurately. So how we can locate the place, where exactly it is located, at how many kilometers it is located, at how many distance kilometer away it is located, right? With the help of grid, one can find out the direction of a place, climate of a place, time, etc. So it also helps to find out the direction of a place, climate of a place, and time. Is that clear to you? So it helps us in many ways. Now coming to the next. So what exactly the latitudes are? So here in this picture you can see. So latitudes is derived from the word Latin, that is latitudo, which refers to width. So exactly in this picture also you can see, children. So these horizontal lines, okay, which are drawn on the globe are called latitudes, and this latitude word is derived from the Latin word latitudo. These are the imaginary lines. These are the imaginary lines drawn horizontally on the surface of the earth, and these latitudes are also called parallels. These latitudes are also called parallels because they never intersect each other. They go parallel to each other, right? Equator is the horizontal circle around the earth that is exactly at the center and at equal distance from the north and south pole. So here in this picture you can see, children, the middle one. See this yellow color line. So this is called as the equator, and it is placed at 0 degree, which divides the globe or the earth into two equal halves, which makes two halves. So North Pole, towards North Pole one half and towards South Pole one half. Is that clear to you, children? So now coming to latitudes. So as I told you, the equator is placed at a 0 degree latitude, and it splits the earth into two halves. So these two halves, so the half towards the North Pole is called Northern Hemisphere, and the half towards the South Pole is called Southern Hemisphere. So I guess you people know about the North Pole and South Pole because you people are being learning in the previous classes the same topic, isn't it? Next, so the earth grid system. So the equator is called the 0 degree latitude and split the earth. So that is okay. Now coming to the latitudes are expressed in degrees, minutes and seconds. So just as a representation of angle in geometry. So how these latitudes are represented on the globe. These are the imaginary line, children. Okay. So how they are represented on a map or on a globe. So they are represented in degrees, minutes and seconds, just as an angle in geometry. Next, so the hemisphere means half a sphere. You know, like when you take a ball and if you cut it into two pieces, it divides into two. So the one half, you know, in the geometry also, sphere means what? Yeah. So the one half is it gives two halves, isn't it? So the one half at the top will be the northern hemisphere, and the one half which is at the south is called the southern hemisphere. So it divides the earth into two equal half, right? Now, so there are total how many latitudes? There are total 180 latitudes are there, excluding equator. So excluding equator, because equator is at 0 degree, isn't it? So excluding equator, there are total 180 latitudes. Among them, the main latitudes are, so here on the screen also you can see the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Cancer is at 23.5 degree north, and Tropic of Capricorn is at 23.5 degree south. And coming to Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree N, and Antarctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree S. Okay, so the NS denotes the north and south, right? Okay. Now, so coming to the longitude. So what exactly? So now here we have a clear picture of latitude. Now coming to longitude, what exactly longitudes are? So in the same way, just like latitudes, longitudes are the word which is derived from Latin only, and which exactly is longitudo, means the length, which indicates the length or a height of a map. Okay. So the longitudes are semicircle that are connected from pole to pole. So here in this picture you can see, so the lines which are connecting from one pole to another pole, that is from north pole to south pole vertically. So these vertical lines are called as longitude, and also they are known as meridians. Is that clear to you, children? Now, just like how do we have this Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, there are main, I mean to say latitudes. In the same way, here also we have, so the longitudes running from pole to pole, which passes through a astronomical observatory at Greenwich, England, is called as the prime meridian or Greenwich meridian. So which is the main, or which is the biggest longitude, or which is the main longitude, children? Greenwich meridian, which is at 0 degree. Okay, zero meridian, which is also known as zero meridian, prime meridian, Greenwich meridian, or zero meridian. It's one another same. Is that clear to you? And actually it passes through England. It passes through England. So the Greenwich, England. So that is called the prime meridian or Greenwich meridian or zero meridian. So here, so many other countries try to fix the longitude which passes through their place at the 0 longitude, but England zeroed on Greenwich. So many other countries, they also try to fix their country at the 0 longitude, but England zeroed on Greenwich meridian. So other countries also agreed for it. So total, so like how many latitudes are there? 180, isn't it? Excluding equator. So here in the same way, how many longitudes are there? Total 360 longitudes are there. There are 360 main longitudes. Okay, so two groups. So 180 degrees from east side and 180 degrees from towards west side. So means east longitudes 180 degrees and west longitudes 180 degrees. So total how many longitudes are there? 360. In between, the middle one, the longest longitude is the Greenwich. Okay. And similar to latitude, even these longitudes are represented in minutes and seconds. So the longitude 180 degree, which is directly opposite to 0 longitude, is called the anti-meridian. Now, longitudes and the question of time. Some facts regarding latitudes and longitudes are listed here. So latitudes and longitudes are imaginary lines. So you don't expect that really they are drawn on the earth. It's only drawn on the map or on the globe, children. These are the imaginary lines, exact. Okay, actually. So to avoid confusion in the time, the central longitude 82 degree, 30 east is considered as the standard meridian for India and is the reference for IST, that is Indian Standard Time. So what is the Indian Standard Time, children? It is 82 degree 30 east, which is 5.5 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. As the earth rotates on an axis, there will be a time difference while traveling from west to east and east to west. So when the earth rotates, when it travels on its axis, so there is a lot of difference in time when it goes from west to east and east to west. While traveling from west to east, a person gains 4 minutes of time as he or she crosses every longitude. It's called EGA, East Gain Added. And while traveling from east to west, he or she loses 4 minutes as he or she crosses every longitude, called WLS, that is West Lost Subtracts. Okay. So longitude and the question of time. Example, Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time for India. Is that clear to children? Now here is a small activity for you. So before winding up the class, just have a look, children. Find out the standard meridian of given country: Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, England, Malaysia, and Japan. So you just try to find out the how do we have the like Indian Standard Time. In the same way, for other countries also they have their own. So you just need what you need to do is you need to find out the standard time or the meridian, standard meridian of given countries: Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, England, Malaysia, and Japan. Is that clear to you? So this will be for your homework, children. You find out and put it on a paper and you just like post it to me. Is that clear to you? Find out the latitude and longitude that passes through the following places. So you have to find out which latitude and which longitude is like the passes through these following places: Kanyakumari, Imphal, Jaisalmer, Pune, Patna. Okay, children. So this is your activity and you have to complete it, right? Okay. So before winding up, I just wanted to tell you that follow the instruction given by the school children and follow every message what is being delivered from the school. Is that clear to you? Thank you.